Oh, Facebook Nation, what y'all into? I'm chilling like a villain, maxing and relaxing. Heard that. I'm sitting back. Y'all see, I ain't on the deck. I ain't out there. You know, and all that. I'm chilling. What y'all getting into out there? What is this like? It's some kind of good day. And I wanted to about to say it's like Friday or something, but no, it's just July 1st. I knew it was something. I knew it wasn't just a regular day. It's something good. Start of a new month. Oh, it's Freaky Friday. Let's get into it. Quick to the bug. Uh, oh, y'all. I think that's gonna be the whole. I be seeing some ladies talking about that too. I think that's gonna be the whole. I gotta name myself like that. You know what I'm saying? The bad ex boyfriend or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get it all. And then I really be wanting to. That's why I can get my paper right and I can really start to tell the truth about stuff. Because right now I'm like, yeah, and then what I mean, you get the rap cats wrong way. Be like, no, we ain't gonna look out for you no more. And I ain't talking sneaky about Jazz here, nothing like that. That's my road dog. Jazz can run me over all day long. I don't care. I'm riding with her 100%. I'm talking about some of these other cats that's hella and just be like, but so that's all you can do is just be like, I gotta get right. I gotta get right. Mhm. And that's just part of the game. You know what I mean? Just yeah. What I say, hate and appreciate and all that idiocy. It is what it is. And that's just, that's gonna be the topic of the conversation until a cat ain't in that part. That's all I can understand. That's all. Well, I can't talk about living lavish. Somebody else is jumping to that nigga line. He lying. He lying. Lying. So you get to try to say something slick. No, no, no. That ain't what's happening. So yeah, he tells the truth. He say what's going on. And so yeah. I'm I'm living that level of the game. Still trying to make right with everybody in the world. That ain't 2 minutes in. I'm still trying to, what I'm saying, make right. And that's the bad part. Because you was the villain. You know what I mean? When you the villain, then nah, no, no, so, man, was one time, everybody, they just growing so fast. Cause my baby girl, at one time she'll even say, the nigga walk by and kind of did this jitter looking, cause the thought flashed through my mind. She's doing stuff. She's a grown woman now. She's not, my little Jay. She's a grown woman now. So that thought kind of went, and then you just don't know what to say. And that's the problem. You had these damn seizures that your brain to get to kicking in and doing all this at the same time, and then your body just and you jitter, you shake, you fall. I'm glad I didn't go all the way down to the ground. I just had this moment where I just and just because I had this, you carry certain. You know what I mean? They'll tell you with the seizure stuff. They'll say to you, you get yourself if you get angry enough, if you get this enough. I got fired from a job, the last decent one that I had, just because I was going from the hot kitchen to the cold freezer to restock. You know what I mean? I do the cook stuff. So I was going, and then they came back there and saw me passed out, shivering on the floor inside the freezer room. And the owner was like, nah, no. And he tapped me on the shoulder and was like, listen, Playboy, you need to take this seizure stuff serious. You need to, you know, look into the other part of it because, I mean, if that's gonna be your career, if that's what you do, then nah, you know what I mean? Because and that's what it was. It's like you gotta start looking at the other way or doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And just whatever. But that was early on, and I wasn't taking the medication part of it serious 100%. You know what I mean? Because those who know they got there's a couple of them that's I guess they'd like two of the better ones or a couple of the better ones for the seizure stuff that you got to go through. This one's called Kepper and one is called Vimpat. And there's supposed to be a couple of I don't know, somebody might hear this and be like, oh yeah, I know just what you're talking about. But there's supposed to be a couple of halfway decent ones for that. They got me on a pretty good dose. I know the Vimpat only go up to like 200 milligrams, and the Kepper, it goes up pretty good. I'm assuming they got me on like 1,000, had me at 500, and then they kept having the mugs, and they was like, nah, we're gonna bump this up a little bit for you, Playboy, because it was just steady having the mugs, so it's messed up like the lip. Don't have them all your life, and then I didn't start getting the seizures till in my 40s, late 40s. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there, mid late 40s. That's how late that the whole fall and all that happened. This ain't something that was in my teens or 20s or something like that where you say I wasn't born with it, just it. You live basically your whole half of your life, and then you know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden pissing in the bed, shivering all over the place, and falling all out. You don't drive no more. I was being slick for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Drive places and stuff like that. That's before back up here. So I'd still drive. I was being slick. I was on the low. So I'd drive over to a girl crib in the middle of the night and we kick it. I'm, you know, what I mean? Having the seizures. And this is the one I'm talking about. I was lying to and all that. This was going on then. So I'd leave the crib and go slick over there until I started noticing that I was having them anytime, all the time. You know what I mean? I'd have one in the middle of the day. I'd have one in my sleep in the middle of the night. It's just all the time. I was having them all the time. So that's when I made the decision because you got a lot of people out here who still be like, man, I got to get where I'm going. I'll be all right. And then they'll be the ones that, you know what I mean, kill themselves, kill a bunch of innocent people because they, nah, yeah, I ain't worried about that. And then all of a sudden, that be, you know, and that's I was like, so I made the decision myself. Wasn't nobody tapping me on, wasn't nobody like, nah, because you can just as easily go in there and get a driver's license. All you got to do is say no. There's a questionnaire, and like you got to take a medical exam. They just ask you a question on a piece of paper. Are you having any medical problem? No. All right, all right, all right. Here you go. Bye. And you got your driver's license. So if you ain't gonna take it on yourself and do it right yourself, and I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. It ain't for me. I was like, it ain't, you know what I mean? And so I was doing the busting, and this is foul that happened too. I'm doing the busting, trying to do it right. I have a seizure at a bus stop, and I wake up from that, and the rat is here, y'all. Hey, look, y'all, the worthless piece of garbage is here. Yay! Is he begging? That's the worthless. He probably here for that, y'all. He probably here to get his face seen and his voice heard. Hey, rat garbage. I came to get some baked macaroni. What did I say, y'all? Do you care about your granny and everybody? You care? You worrying about making sure everybody? Yeah, you make sure she's safe, huh? You make sure she's safe. Yeah, that's what you get, huh? That's why. That's all. That's why you walk around the neighborhood. You don't be at work. What about your job? Don't you got to work? No, I work from home. Oh, you ain't. Grandma ain't gotta leave either. She knows she can be at home. Oh, no. What's your at home that you do? Grandma. Remember y'all said every time you got a different. Talking too loud. Yeah, my fault, ma. My fault, ma. Yeah. What was the last? The last place was a business though. No, I didn't have no businesses. My business card is untouched. What are you talking about? The business card is what? Let me see. My business card. This is my ID. That's your driver's license. Oh, that's your driver's license. Yeah. Oh, that ain't your work. That ain't your job license. I never got no ID. I never got an ID. Yeah. That's the rat, y'all. Yeah, that's the rat. That's the piece of garbage right there. He hungry. You just heard him say he wants some baked macaroni. He needs some baked macaroni. Yeah. I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I got a little trouble with the law I got to deal with. So if I go sock him in his face, then I'm going to jail. Oh, I can't have that. I can't have that. So yeah. I don't be lying to y'all. I don't be lying. I do not be telling y'all no lie. And yet I can still get because everybody used to the trash. Trash ain't taken out. So they trying to think, here's something added too. Here's something added too. You see on his ear, you see on his ear, he got the blunt around his ear. It's all I can say, yeah. But he needs something to eat. But he needs something to grub on. Well, why can't you use that $5 or $10 to go get you a sandwich? McDonald's is right. Caddy corner. McDonald's is right there. Go get you 3 for $5. So I'm saying. But you still have to talk. He ain't sat down, standing up in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Just because he know. Get and go. That's it. That's the whole thing. Get and go. Mm. And I'm supposed to be on something. I'm on something because somebody can say something from way back in the day. You was foul. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. I'm trying to make right with a bunch of women that I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you be real deal putting your hands on women and doing them wrong, it, you ain't the one getting your ass whooped. So you don't know what it is. You the one that's doing it. So it's easier for you to be on some, you know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please accept my apology. because you the one that's passing out the blows. You ain't the one that's taking them. So she the one that's swole and hurt and cut up and bad and bashed and scared to death. She the one that went through it. So you sitting there thinking, oh, I'm so sorry. She sitting back like, motherfucker, I hate you. Look what you did to me. Man, I hate you. Motherfucker, die. You know what I'm saying? Be locked up somewhere forever. You ain't been locked up long enough, motherfucker. Get away. And so you got to go through that. That's the realest part of the game. And that's where you like, I got all right. Let me get right. Because your kids is like, well, you did that to my mama. You did that to my mama. So nigga, and then you wasn't kicking in and you wasn't chipping in and doing this part here and hanging out and doing all that. So what are you talking about? You got a mountain to climb, motherfucker. You nah. So that's where you be like that. And then like I say, you got the people that's riding with them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got that side. If only I could. If only we could real deal get it understood. Mm. It's nastier than you know what I'm saying. But oh, oh. So you know what I'm saying? It's just who motherfucker is. You want to say it's like just as easily, pimp, just as easily. Because I looked in motherfuckers' eyes too and seen that. But you know what I mean? But you ain't slimy like that. You just ain't slimy. Just like, no, I wouldn't even consider that. No, that's not how I get down. No, 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 no. It's plenty women out here in the world. So no, I ain't, no, okay, okay. Oh, if I recognize that you got that thing going, all right. Well then, that's good enough for my ego. That's good enough for my ego to know it. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough for me to know it. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't got to act on it every time. You ain't got to speak on it. You ain't got to be disrespectful and all that. Just know it. Okay. And that's something that's a two share. All right, all right, all right. So if I got a chick around that's decent enough to where some niggas looking all in her face, and if she either, you know what I'm saying, but if she just know it, or you have something that's nasty enough to where they recognize it, and she be like, ooh, I gotta go. What? Ping, ping. You know what I'm saying? I told you before. That's just what it is. You know, and that's why you just leaving to chat this. If that's what you do, if that's what you do, I got to get used to the game. I got to get. I'm the one that's been away from it. So if this is what it is, it's like, this is it. Oh, okay. This is it. Uh, yeah. But you figure I'm the stranger. If I'd have been around the whole situation, the whole amount of time, then it would have been all okay. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. I've been, it ain't nothing. It ain't part of our conversation. Y'all wouldn't hear me talk. So ain't you wouldn't. But it's all brand new. It's all brand new. So it's oh, y'all heard the people click in right there, like, oh, okay, mother, you about to say more than you need. Well, that's how we gonna. Cause remember, they blinged in when I was sitting out on the porch. When did it bling in? It blinged in like 2 minutes. Now we 13, 14 minutes in, and it cling. Last one it was like 2, 3 minutes in. So yeah, yeah, yeah. YouTube was like, all right, well, yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. I kick it with y'all. We're gonna be on the nation pretty soon. Here it is. Here it is.